Got it.
All right. Are we live? Receiving your content. Okay, let's see. Let's wait a little bit. All right. Okay, I think we're live. Are we live, chat? Hello. Live. Receiving your content. Okay, let's see. All right. I hear myself. Are we live? Is the chat seeing what I'm seeing? Can you guys give me a heads up if you aren't seeing anything? Or if we aren't live at all. Perfect. The second I finish your last ramble. Ooh, Lao. Thank you. Thank you for your enthusiasm. All right, let's see. So are we live? Is everyone seeing? I'm not seeing everything. All right, cool. Fair enough. All right, all right. Welcome everybody. Welcome to another what do you call this? RSVP. Sorry, I forgot it for a moment. Welcome to another RSVP. That's a Rando Secret Very podcast. Appreciate you all coming here today. And
Perfect English, man.
why did you reveal yourself? I was get. Why did you spoil the fun, Michael? What's
No,
wrong
because
with you?
I couldn't help because
Just wait. What? Come on. This is worse than when Amrul revealed himself. Come on. Why?
no,
Why? Why do you spoil it? Come on, Michael.
because the fact you call it Rando's Secret Very podcast,
Come
it
on.
it hit a nerve, dude.
Why you could have just waited. Where's the control? What the fuck? You gonna nut the moment that your girl undresses? Come on, man. You gotta have some will. Come on, man. All right. Anyway, so today's ramble is gonna be with a special guest, and it's Mike.
Hi
And yeah,
guys.
you guys see the magic happening on the screen. Yes, haha. But what was it? But surprise, surprise, we have one more guest with us today. It's Neo. Say hi, Neo.
Hey guys, New here.
Yeah, exactly. Look at the magic happen. God damn, son. Look at the screen. Look
Oh
at the
my
screen. God damn, Michael. Wait! You know, so timing to everything, and you ruined it.
I couldn't help it.
Fucking hell, dude. I spent so much time preparing for the perfect entrance for both of you, and you've screwed it up. God damn, Michael. All right, you know what? Fuck it. We're moving on. All right, welcome everybody to another RSVP. My name is Rando, and our two special guests for today is Mike and Neo, as you guys can see on screen. Can you see it on screen, Neo and Mike?
Yep, I can
Yep,
see it. I
I
can see
can
it.
see it.
But my lines are thicker than
Yeah,
yours.
I drew your picture a long time ago, Michael. Neo's picture, I drew it 5 minutes ago. All right. Anyway, so here's the thing. All right. So, for those of you who are new to the RSVP, basically what this is, it's a feedback announcement or Q&A session for you guys, the patrons. It's a patron-only stream, so be sure to not share the link with anyone who's not a patron, because if you do, I mean, it just devalues the stream. 13 people. Wow. Yes. Yes. Major improvement from the previous 10. Mm-hmm. I'm just kidding. I appreciate everyone for being here today. Daud Thenu, the Alphon, Killian K, Sagboy, Ryzan Jen. Is this your first time? You seem new.
Yep,
Who else
it's
is
his
here?
first time.
Really, it is your first time. Well, welcome, welcome. We're glad to have you here. And the rest of you who are lurking around, welcome, welcome. Uh,
Killian just tried to summon the Discord.
there's no move bot in this chat, Killian. Thanks for trying. Oh no, the first time it was the end of the stream. This is the second time, or was it the third? Well, welcome, welcome to
Either way,
your
welcome to this podcast.
welcome to the RSVP. And to everyone else who's already here, thank you for making your way here. But before we begin, I'd just like to ask, what is the time on your end, just to get a proper what do you call it? Just to compare it with the time over here.
A proper grasp
Da-
on everybody's time zones.
exactly, yeah. So Daud Thano, Ryzen Gen 12:06. God damn, are you local, Ryzen? PM 12:06 p.m. for Killian. No, 6 p.m. for Killian. Doubt Thanos 6 p.m. 6 p.m. in for Lao. 2 a.m. in East Australia. The Alphand.
my.
God damn. All right, all right. Okay, I'll have to take note of that. Okay, that's a little bit too late. We don't want you staying up too late. Oh, okay, cool. Ryzen's from
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Well, welcome, Ryzen. Cameron Scratch. Sorry, am I say? Forgive me if I say your name wrong. Skriner.
I think
Shriner.
Shriner.
Shriner. Am I saying your name right? Cameron Shriner.
Leader.
Are we saying your name right? Cameron Shriner.
Sackboy 12. Ooh.
12
That's
p.m.
halfway across the world.
Yeah. Sackboy and Cameron.
Cameron.
It's just call him Cameron.
Yeah. Lao seems to be from, well, a quarter way across the world. Just refresh other messages were appearing. Cool. All right, cool. All right, so it's Shriner. We're saying his name right. Well, we'll call you Cameron just in case. What time is it for you, Rando and Co? It's 12 a.m. for us here. I just wanted to try starting the RSVP a little later than usual because back when we held the RSVP at 9 a.m. my time, it was either very early or very late for everyone else. So that wasn't very convenient. So we tried, I wanted to try switching it up a little bit. So I started late and everyone else hopefully starts at a reasonable time. So now Thanos says we're gonna write fan fiction in the chat again. Oh right, that's right. The previous RSVP. Yeah. Yeah, the previous RSVP when Amrul was around, we were discussing some really saucy fan fiction in the chat.
Really? You
Fan
still got it?
fiction.
Yeah. It was beautiful. All right, let's see.
Did it have a proper ending or is it a continuing series?
I don't know, man. It was just point forms of like things that could happen in the story.
Alright.
I forgot what, but I knew it was very, very saucy. That's all I remember. Yeah.
So to be continued then.
God damn, son. Anyway, so for the people that are already here, for those of you who are frequent RSVP comers, you guys would know that usually I'd have some announcements to make. However, okay, let me repeat myself. So the basic structure of how the RSVP works is that there is a few announcements that I usually make. Then I ask for feedback on those announcements, and then usually at the end of it is it's just back and forth. And at the end we do a quick Q&A. Oh shit! Yeah, sorry, something fell out of my notebook. And that will be it. However, today's RSVP is gonna be a little bit different. I don't really have any announcements to make this month, so I was thinking of maybe we could just have a Q&A for this month's RSVP. So, just to have casual conversation with the viewers right now. So just to get just to get to know them a little bit better, and just to let them, give them the opportunity to give them an opportunity to know us a little bit better.
Announcement. There is no announcement. There's your announcement.
Unfortunately, yeah. So this month's RSVP is gonna be a little bit different. So so let's just begin. If there's anyone, feel free to ask whatever questions you like, and we'll answer. We'll try and answer them as honestly as we can. What's the date today? 7th July.
They use the Wooloo as a disguise. Wooloo? Right? Ryzen Chen says use the Wooloo as the Wooloo. Is it that shit Pokemon from the Sword and Shield?
I'm not sure. Probably. Yeah. Killian K says feedback. Neo is dummy thick. Mike comes too fast. Rando, I need some time to type your feedback. Ulu is Admiral Spirit. Ah, yeah, that's right. Ulu is Admiral Spirit because he's a sheep.
You mean spirit animal?
Yeah, spirit animal. Yeah, because he's going to New Zealand soon. There.
Real soon.
Yeah, that Sauron cocksucker. All right, let's see. Gang into. Sorry.
Thanos asked, "How are you?" Oh, well, I'm good.
Well, thank you for asking, Dautenu. Why don't you guys answer that question first? Don't really want to.
Well, I'm good so far. The only thing that I had to do today was probably go for my dental appointment, which was, well, surprisingly, my teeth are healthy.
Oh, that's good.
Despite all the sugar drinks that I've been drinking the past 6 months.
The sugar drink really affects your teeth.
Yeah, it does. I mean, just take a look at me. 10 years, I have 4 holes now.
in your teeth, right?
Yeah, in my teeth. Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, Michael. A dirty mind is a dirty kind. You sick bastard.
Hey, it takes one to know one, Rando.
Oh, I've been there. I can admit that. All right. Neo, when's the last time you went to the dentist?
When did I?
I don't know. There was just something about Neo going, and I was looking at his picture on the RSVP.
that's his face when he's saying,
yeah. I'm sorry.
I think Neo needs a personal trainer more than a dentist.
Personal trainer? Nah, please.
To lose weight.
Will Neo finally appear in the MMO? How about you read
Yes.
How about you read the damn guy as a ninja? Man. He's gonna break the trees he sits on. Come on, you can't put him as a ninja.
I'm gonna tell the whole webpage.
Well, Killian, you'll know Neo will appear in MMO because you'll see it coming. You'll see it from a distance.
Mike.
Mike with the hot takes. Anyway, Neo, how about you answer the first question? How are you? How? In the meantime, how's everybody in the chat? You know, how's everybody?
Well, for me, I'm fine, but it's kind of hot in here.
But you're on the AC
in my room. I feel like I should, but I don't want to.
Just turn it on. You're gonna overheat, dude. This is not healthy.
Well, it can't be compared to the heat wave going on in Europe.
Right. Is there anyone from Europe right now? How's the heat wave over there? I hope you're all right.
Apparently, from what I've read, it's hot enough to melt plastic.
Are you sure? I don't think so. I think that's just over-exaggerating.
No. I'm pretty sure it does. I remember there was like a display table put on in the middle of a parade square just to demonstrate how hot it is, and I think the utensils that were placed there melted on the table.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
How hot is it there? Like what's the highest it went?
From what I'm reading, France is about 45, like 44 to 45 degrees Celsius.
That is insane, dude. Whoa, people die in that temperature. God damn.
Mm-hmm. And I've seen pictures of, when I say plastic melts, you know those construction cones, the orange ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, those melted.
Oh my.
My God, 38 degrees. God damn, son. 45 degrees in France. That is insane. I hope if there's anyone from Europe, I hope you're doing all right. Keep each other hydrated, man. I knew it. I've only heard it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. Wow, that is insane.
Killian says Austria here. It was one of the hottest June we had, if not the hottest, but it wasn't too bad. Highest 38 degrees.
Wow. France is under 35 degrees right now. All right, cool. All right, keep each other safe.
Stay hydrated, people.
Yeah. And if there's anyone from California, make sure to keep each other safe as well. I heard there was an earthquake over there, 7.1 earthquake.
7.1?
7.1
Oh, wow.
magnitude. Yeah, it was pretty
Wait,
bad.
like recently?
Yeah, like recently, like I think it was a few days ago or last week. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Speaking of which, if I'm not wrong, there's an anime expo over there right now.
Yeah. People were saying that you could feel the earthquake at the expo, but nobody cared because they thought it was just part of the crowd. That's do you know how dangerous that is? God damn, son. Yeah. Do not
Cause
do not realize that right next to you there was a 7.1 magnitude earthquake. God, the weeps caused it. Sec what? God damn, son.
too many weeps in one area causes the earth to get very upset.
But school's over, so we keep it cool. All right, yeah, it's summer break. Yeah. That's true. It's summer break. Very interesting.
It's summer break. Yeah, I think it could be. How long does summer break last again?
12 weeks, 3 months.
Oh, 3 months.
Yeah.
Wow, the most I think back when we were in school, the longest break we ever had was probably just a month.
6
That
weeks was the longest. Five to
that's
6 weeks. That was the longest.
Yeah, I think 5. Not
5 to 6.
6.
Not really. My brother recently, when he reached the end of his school year last year, he started his holidays in mid-November, all the way to January 1st. So it was about 6 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah. Things are different now. They get like an extra week of holidays. Haha.
lucky
Lucky.
bastard.
Yeah, man.
What are you complaining about? You don't even have to go to school now. What is wrong with you? Grow up,
But
man.
but we don't
Then, back then.
Grow up,
we
man.
we don't have holidays now. We only got leaves.
But we don't have homework. I take that any day.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you gotta bring work from home. You gotta bring work to home.
Work from home.
Work from home.
What are you-
I gotta do the dishes in the office, man.
I gotta sweep the
Yeah.
office.
Oh man.
I'm gonna drink some water.
All right, cool. Anyway, so to answer the first question, which was how are you doing? I think this might be a good segue. How am I
Segue.
doing? Managing, I guess. For those of you who watch the
Bless you, Dio.
for those of you who watched the recent Rando's Ramble, you guys would know that Rando's been a little troubled recently. But I'm managing myself as best I can. Just finding myself a little bit more frustrated than usual. Oh no, the stream seems to have
Dio, your sneeze knocked out the connection.
yeah,
What?
frustrated than
Nah, come on.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's up. I think it's up again. All right. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah. So Rando's been a little bit frustrated recently, particularly because there was no updates on Patreon. How do just to summarize what I said in the recent Rando's Rambles, I usually try to make an update once a week on Patreon so as to maintain a healthy level of communication with the patrons. But for the month of June, for some reason, there was only one notification, which was the first mountain. God damn, are we still down? Can you guys check your streams? Are we
so.
down?
Yeah, I think we are.
Is it loading?
Hold up.
No.
No,
We're
it's-
live.
we're good. We're good.
Are we down? Weird. I thought they
No,
knew
no, we're
Rando's
not down.
computer exploded. Are we? Is everyone all right? So okay. Hopefully the stream is running again. I'm not sure what happened. Anyway,
Well, we all know what happened. Neo sneezed and everything just went to shit.
Hey, don't push it, man. I'm gonna push you.
you don't have to try, Neo. You already are.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, maybe push you a little bit more harder.
Let me just lean. You'll feel it. Let me just lean. All right. Anyway, whoa! We just lost 6 people. What happened?
Well, they're coming back. Most
I-
likely, some of them are trying to refresh.
I hope so. Yeah, they're probably refreshing the page. Hopefully. Who gets behind is left behind. God damn, son. Neo uses push. It's super effective. Whoa. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, they're refreshing. Hopefully they come back. But what was I saying? Basically, Rando has been a little bit upset and trying to cope well. Still trying to figure out what went wrong in June. And for anyone here, I hope you guys didn't feel like you're. I hope you guys didn't feel too alienated from the lack of updates on Patreon. It's something I try to do every what do you call it? It's something I try to do every week. Posting an update, I mean. And in June, the things just seem to have gone quiet, which didn't really sit well with me. Yeah, so okay, Sackboy says, as I was saying, when are you going to add the Patreon bot on the Discord, and when is Mike gonna join it? That's the first one. Second one, Cameron says, dude, you're fine, like damn fine. You make people laugh and life happens. Money not wasted. I hope so. Killian K says, Rando, I'm wondering, what do Mike and Neo think about the situation? Do they think the Patreon is lacking? Well, funny you should say that. What do you think, both of you, about my Patreon? Oh, that's right. You guys don't even support me on Patreon. Sick bastard. You call yourself friends. At least Armorl supports me. He can give me feedback. Your feedback is just hypocrisy. I don't want to hear shit from the both of you.
What?
All right then.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. Anyway, to answer Sackboy's inquiry first. When are you going to add the Patreon bot on the Discord? And when is Mike going to join it? Okay, first of all, adding the Patreon bot to the Discord, I've been thinking about it. I'm currently on the fence with this one because the Discord was made by the community, so I'm kind of on the fence about adding the Patreon bot to the Discord channel because it is not a Discord channel that was officially created by me, and how do I say it? It's like while I appreciate the Discord channel being set up and all, for some reason it just doesn't sit well with me that I'd be directing a bunch of new patrons to a Discord server which doesn't seem to really like that I'm not really actually active in, you know, like I want to be engaged with this thing, but I don't really want to dump them in a place where I'm not there. You know, why am I hearing doubles? Am I on loudspeaker or something for one of you?
Nope.
Well,
I can hear it too.
Yeah, I hear myself. Mike, is that you?
No.
Oh, that's weird. Am I on?
Echo.
Yeah. Okay, the echo's gone. The Patreon bot doesn't work well, to be honest. I hope you're not offended, Sackboy. What I'm trying to say is, like I hear it again. Where is the doubles coming from? It can't be right. Hold on. Where is something? Okay, it's gone. It's gone again. All right. Anyway. Oh, it's back. All right, somebody is listening to me on loudspeaker. I can't concentrate when I hear two of myself.
I'm not. I think that's just me typing on the keyboard.
No. I hear myself.
I can hear it
my
too.
voice. I hear my voice coming out.
I'm not on loudspeaker or anything.
All right. So, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna keep talking.
Killian just selling bath water.
Bathwater. God damn, Killian. Oh, starting out that new business. I see, Killian.
Speaking of which, I think I read a news story on that bath water. Apparently, 27 people ordered that, and now they have herpes.
What?
Whoa!
Are you sure?
From Belle Delphine? Are you serious?
Somebody has to tell Amaro.
Yeah, it sounds like a hoax, honestly. Wait a minute. Is it the bathwater from Belle Delphine?
Yeah, it is.
Are you serious? They got herpes? No, that can't be right. No,
Uh,
they can't be. I think it's fake. I think it's fake.
Well, I didn't. I couldn't actually tell whether it was real or not, but that's what I read.
There were some people saying that the entire bath water thing was a hoax to begin with. Like she didn't actually sell it. Like she did put it up for sale, but she didn't sell anything. It was just to
There was no physical.
there was no physical there was no physical product or something like that. I'm not sure what's real anymore, but I just like seeing Belle Delphine like troll her fans because she knows what they are, you know,
Yep.
and she's taking
Mhm.
advantage of that, which is hilarious.
and most of them are falling for it.
Are you serious? Some people tried to drink the bathwater? Ah, goddamn, son.
Ugh.
God damn, Killian,
Yeah.
what are we doing, Killian? You gotta contact me in private, man. We gotta start this new bathwater thing. You know, I'm still pushing the once a month favorite. You know what I mean? Once a month.
The
The
once a
bu-
month rate.
the once a month flavor. You know the one that gets all dark red and has that smell of iron. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? I was answering.
You were saying how you were, and the whole patron situation.
Oh yeah, no. I was replying to Sec Boy's inquiry, which is the when is Mike gonna join the Discord? Well, I told Mike that if don't force himself if he's up for it, feel free to join. But obviously, nobody should be forced into joining the Discord. So, Mike, at your own time, Mike.
All right.
Another one. Killian K says, Rendo, I am wondering. Yeah. What do Mike and Neo think about the situation? Do they think the Patreon is lacking? Yeah, that's a good question, actually.
You mean looking?
Sorry, you got cut off. Can you say that again, Neo?
You?
Neo?
I think you got cut off.
I think I got disconnected in general. God damn, son.
Is this slowly becoming your Sotiki's pet podcast? Where there's technical difficulties all around.
Sunny Sunbro. You're supposed to be Sunbro, right? Sunbo. Welcome. Yeah,
Hello?
we hear you. Yeah, we can hear you now.
There we go.
We
What
can hear you
the
now.
hell was that?
I don't know.
All right, so I was asking you, was it when they mean lacking means lacking content from you?
Like in general, like that's the thing. You guys don't support me on Patreon, so you guys don't know what's going on. Basically, Patreon has been quiet in the month of June. So
Oh, you
yeah.
mean like for exclusive Patreon?
like just in general, like the only
Like there's no
post,
announcements.
the
or
only
anything.
not only no not announcements, but the only post that was made in June was the first mountain. You guys know that one, the one where the guy animated the
Mhm.
petals on Twitter.
Yeah, the Bob Ross inspired.
Yeah, the Bob Ross inspired one. Yeah, that's the one. So usually on Patreon, I usually try to make a post every week so as to maintain a healthy level of communication with the patrons, because it's not nice if you give someone money if you support someone with money and they keep quiet after that for a really long time. You start wondering where your money has gone, or if you're being scammed.
Mm.
Am I making sense? You guys
Yeah,
get
yeah.
what I say? Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's the vibe that I got, or rather, that's the vibe that I perceive if someone I support does that. So what happened was, in the month of June, ironic enough, I was the culprit of silence in the
I
month of
see.
June. So that didn't sit well with me, and I'm not sure if it was coincidence or not. But there was more people. There were more patrons than usual that were leaving. They were unpledging. They were basically just like canceling their subscription. Right.
I see.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
I'm not sure if it was coincidence, but there was there were more patrons than usual that were leaving. So I thought it may have been because I've been staying silent and looking at what do you call it? The exit surveys. So basically, whenever patrons leave, they can leave some feedback to in the hopes of helping the creator.
Patron grow.
Yeah, no. In the hopes of helping the creator understand what he did wrong or what went wrong. You know.
I see.
So
Okay.
one of the options for leaving, or one of the options that you could leave back as feedback was that the creator wasn't engaging like I expected. So a majority of the people that left in June
Mm-hmm.
left with that particular
Feedback.
feedback. Yeah, which then got me thinking. Which then got me thinking to myself: Am I doing something wrong? Am I misleading people? Am I am I over promising things? You know, are people feeling like they aren't getting their money's worth? So I started like asking myself all these questions, and I started to get frustrated because I couldn't find the reason why things were quiet in June.
Mm-hmm.
There was a root cause to the silence, but I couldn't find out why. You know,
I
so
see.
so that was the thought process recently. So I'm not sure if you guys can see, but like if you were to look back at the posts on Patreon,
Mm-hmm.
ignoring the announcements for RSVP number 7, the previous post to that was I think it was the post, the one, a post called
Mm-hmm.
like, it's just like a grunt or something. And that was ignoring that post, the only post that was made was that the first mountain.
The first month.
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
And if you look at the date of that announcement, of that post, all the way back to the previous one, it's like 3 weeks apart.
I see.
Right, right. So that's what I meant by silence.
There's
Digital
a
bath water, Sackboy lube bath water. God damn, son, you're a fucking genius.
Digital bath water.
Digital bath water. God
no,
damn
the,
it. If I could make money by selling like an A4 piece of paper with just a bucket of water in it, oh man, that'd be fucking amazing.
Oh, how
Poo,
could you make
the,
something out of that?
Poo's,
that,
Poo's
that would
bath
be like
water.
the ultimate true. Just have Blue sell like digital bathwater, and people and all those people who buy that shit are like are like the biggest dumbest. I think there'll be even bigger dumbasses as the people who bought the actual build.
For real, like if the image on the store was a bucket of water, and when they bought it, it's like it's a bucket of water printed on a piece of A4.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that's fucking genius.
No,
Goddamn,
no,
son.
no, but the whole concept of it, you're buying bath water from a character which doesn't exist in this plane of reality. And she's bathing in water which also doesn't exist in this form of reality.
Yeah. Goddamn,
So
son. That's
so
fucking
you
genius.
so you're paying for water that doesn't exist.
Oh man. Anyway,
I mean, you can make it into a poster.
why? That's true. That's true. It's only $2. The frequency of posts makes sense, says Cameron Schreiner. Ryzen says no. Ryzen says $2. Doubt Thenu says I understand the canceling, but I will stay pledged. These streams are good enough fun for me. Well, thank you for saying that, Doubt Thenu and Cameron. People do like to get something regularly. That is true, Killian. That is true. Sunny Sunbow says, love the Bob Ross one. Got it as a phone background. Nice. Thank you. Cameron says he bought that beautiful shit. Well, thank you, Cameron. Wait a minute. Didn't you not get it for the Patreon rewards? Did you buy it off of Gumroad? Do let me know. Anyway, Killian K says, just anything that won't take up too much time and gets the Patreon rolling. I see. He seems to be suggesting some he seems to be suggesting some making some suggestions in case of smaller projects. I mean, drawings of just one character or something smaller, almost like a sticker. Yeah. One of the things I plan to do on Patreon is upload more stuff, not just about randomies, but perhaps salty geese as well, like the new stickers that I'm planning on making for the salty geese streams. By the way, for those of you who do not know, uh, the boys and I we stream on Twitch under the what do you call it, moniker, under the
Under the
name
under the name
under the
Salty
name
Geese.
Salty Geese. So if you're a frequent Twitch viewer, feel free to follow us on Twitch.
And be part of the gaggle.
The Virgin Gaggle.
The bird gaggle.
So okay, so what was I saying? All right, so yeah, I do plan to post like whenever I make new stickers, I post it on Patreon as well. But then again, it brings me to a dilemma, which is, do I just post whatever art I make, even if it has nothing to do with the patrons? It's just like posting random art on Patreon. And it's like, all right, here's some art, look at it. It's like, for me, it's what's the purpose of posting it on Patreon if it's just to show off? It's gonna be everywhere else.
Yes, it doesn't make it unique.
It doesn't make it unique. Like, if you want to see the photo of the buttons, the Twitch buttons that I make, you can see it on Twitter, DeviantArt, Facebook, everywhere else. Like, in my mind, the posts that are posted on Patreon are basically telling the patrons, like, all right, here's something I made. You're gonna get something out of this. Just okay. Doubt Tenu says just upload the doodles, not the weekly ones, or just random art. You do if you really feel like you need to post something. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess that's one way. Because like if you ever feel like you need to have something on the Patreon to let people know that let people have that feeling that they're getting their money's worth, then I think Doubt Tenu's idea might work.
Yeah. Doubt Tenu's idea might work, and so does Lau's idea. Where I think it was him or it was somebody else that suggested last stream to do art live streams.
I see.
Yeah. So you remind me of myself overthinking things. The alpha. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So you see that's an issue. That's an issue on its own. I do find myself overthinking things most of the time. Small issues become big. Like a single string ends up having a lot of knots. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of thought process which is unnecessary, and it just complicates things, and that's one of the issues that I have as well. I think it's because I'm a perfectionist, and I think I want things to run a certain way, but they don't. So I start what do you call it?
And when they don't, you start going crazy.
Yeah, when they don't, I start getting frustrated. You know what I mean? Jim Lee, yeah, I did check out Jim Lee, a pretty interesting fellow. And yeah, we had a whole discussion about the art stream last time. Yep, exactly. Did you check out Jim Lee? Yeah, Jim Lee does some really interesting streams. Like the things that he does on screen is pretty interesting. But I'm not sure if I can follow a format like that. Like, I'm afraid of streaming. Perhaps afraid isn't the right word to say. Like, if I'm gonna stream art and there's only gonna be like a handful of people watching, and there's gonna be what do you call it? Little to no interaction. Basically, if I'm just gonna stream art
That's it.
by myself, for myself, I'd rather just do it in private, because if I did that and nobody watches it, or rather if the reception isn't as good as I had hoped it would, then I would rather just do it in private, because then I won't have to worry about the stress of doing it live.
But you won't know until you try it.
That's true. Agreed, Mike. That's a good
Yeah,
feedback.
maybe you should try. You know.
I should. Yeah, but the thing is, if I start and it doesn't work out, what happens next? You know?
Oh, that's Lao says, dude. You get more people watching your art than video games.
Oh, that stings, boy. That stings. Yeah.
That stings me in particular because I'm part of that salty geese stream.
Yeah, me too, Mike.
Anyway, Sunny Sunbo says, why not put up a post asking for different styles, not situations like in the doodles, and then you can pick and choose any that sound fun for you to try. Then you could upload that. Ooh, that's interesting, Sunny, but at the same time it's dangerous, because if you experiment with too many styles, your own style changes. You know, you subconsciously pick up certain traits of other styles, and before you know it, your style has completely changed. So I mean, that's just how that's just or rather that's how it works for me, which is why if you compare how Rando Wiz looked before to how Rando Wiz looks today, it's like worlds apart, you know. So I try not to experiment with too many styles. The reason why I experiment is because I want to find the style that I'm most comfortable with. So recently, for example, like illustrations, I find like painting them like an actual canvas painting. I think that style suits me the most because I have the most fun with it, and I think having fun while you draw is very important. So yeah, thanks for the suggestion, Sunny. Killian K says, don't think of the Patreon as a group of chairmen judging your art. Instead, the Patreon is us peeps gleefully looking over your shoulder while you draw, enjoying that stuff. Very interesting. Very interesting. Did you check Shadman? I know Shadman loud. How do you know Shadman?
Same person, Shatman style salty geese.
Dude, you get more people watching your ad. If you're afraid of streaming the pages, you could post a spoiler warning to try and circumvent it. That's interesting, though. If I were to start streaming art on Twitch or whatever, I think I'd stream like my art, not the MMO series. Because I think streaming the MMO series would be risking too much, you know?
You'd be risking too much spoilers.
Exactly. It's not only spoilers, but like you don't. It's better not to let. How do I say this? Like yeah, I don't know how to say this. Like you don't reveal your secret ingredient to the public.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You don't reveal the secrets of your trade
Exactly.
out in public.
Yeah. Like the time lapse are fine because it's sped up. You know, like you get a general idea. But if you're gonna watch something from scratch, from 0 to 100, you basically see the entire process. And I don't think that's something I want to show for MMO specifically because people have approached me to buy the series and I wasn't willing to sell. So yeah, I think the MMO series would be a bit too dangerous to show on stream. But for if you're referring to art, like art in general, like the Bob Ross one, the first mountain, I don't mind. You make it fun, dude. We enjoy watching you create. What is this? Okay, interesting. What if Shatman was drawing like Rando? Oh damn! Don't.
What if Rando was drawing like shit, man?
Nah, I'm not gonna be that good. What if Shatman draws like Rando? Don't insult him.
Don't tempt him.
Dawatano says, well, even if you're quiet or say nonsense, people will still watch. People watch this and the rambles, and it's basically a discussion or nonsense or silence. I think it will be fine, and you could test it. Interesting.
Yeah, goes back to my point. Goes back to my point. You wouldn't know until you try it out.
Fair enough, Michael. Fair enough. I have a solution. Offer a $10 month option so I can make up for 8 of those assholes who left. Cameron. Well, thank you for the enthusiasm, Cameron. But like I said on the overview of the Patreon page, Randoiz will always be affordable for anyone who wants to support. So there won't be any more tiers, just more rewards that I can think of. One of the reasons why is because it's easier to manage, having everything released in one single tier. If I had multiple tiers, it's extra work because then I'd have to separate the rewards to like the $2 tier only gets this amount, the $5 tier gets like a little bit more, and the $10 tier gets a little bit more, and the more rewards that I add, the more complicated it gets. So like just to keep it simple, one single tier, everybody gets everything. Yeah, it's just whether you want to support me or not. That's all.
Well, the Silver Dupe 79 says a lot of people watch live streams for the for background noise.
Oh, really? The silver. Oh, by the way, the silver. Welcome back. Well, what background noise are they gonna hear? Just gonna go here, and then all you hear. Hi, everybody.
Stop making it.
It's just gonna be mostly that. You know what I'm saying?
well, Sack Boy, I don't know whether this is related, but Sack Boy says the salty geese juice is just yelling nonsense.
That's true. Oh yes, did you check Yoshikado? What is that? I want pictures of Big Titty Lou slams table. What I mean is, okay, hold on. Let me just read up the rest of the comments below that. It doesn't really matter as long as the streamer has fun, it will be fine. All right. Thanks for the feedback, Daud. Then Killian K says, what I mean is that we enjoy everything you post. If not, we weren't here. We won't be here. Yeah, Killian. I get what you're saying. Thank you for your words. Sunny Sanbo says, have you played Darkest Dungeon? Sounds familiar. Loud Up Lao says, oh yes, did you check Yoshikado? Gotta Google that right now. Yoshikado 2010.
Well, Killian says, how about uploading videos of you drawing? ASMR style, hearing you breathe and the pencil scratching the paper. JK, don't take that seriously.
Oh man. Yoshikado seems familiar. Seems interesting. Might read it. Wait a minute. Whoa, the illustrations look pretty good. God damn. Is this for real? No, this is not Yoshikado. No, wait a minute. It is. Holy crap. The illustrations on this manga is amazing. Whoa, yeah. I might read this. Look at that. Look at the shots. Yeah. Just look at the first few results on Google Images. They're amazing. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, look at the action. God damn, son.
Very nice.
Yoshikado, gonna write that down.
Yoshikado.
There's some good inspiration. Thank you for the suggestion, Lao. Okay, so we are used to it. Okay, so Doubter says, isn't there a pledge however much you want option? Then people could pledge more for the same rewards. Exactly, yeah. So you could pledge $2 or you could pledge more. So $2 and above, you get any and all rewards for the month. Anything below $2, unfortunately, to keep it fair, you're not gonna receive the rewards. However, you do still receive the right to see Patreon posts and the rewards message. I just want to give more money, Cameron. Please take care of yourself first, Cameron. I agree with Doubt. Offer a pledge, whatever you want.
Yeah, Lao says, David Randall, I told you about Yoshikado last month.
Did you? Oh, damn, son. I think I wrote it down, but I forgot. Did I write it down? Give me a second. Amro was here, so, he distracted me. It's his fault. Let's see. Did I not write it down? Don't have any announcements. More time for Q&A. Art stream in parts. Motivated to finish art faster. Distracted to watch Jim Lee for reference. Did that. I didn't write Yoshikado. God damn, son. Sorry about that, Lao. Thank you for the reminder. Anyway. Sunny Sunbo says, I know the doodles are done, but boy oh boy, I would love to see your version of MMO characters in the Darkest Dungeon style. Darkest Dungeon, how does that look like?
It's that Lovecraftian game, dude.
Really?
I sent you a link to what the game looks like.
Oh, okay. I think I remember this one. Yeah. I remember this one. Yeah. Lovecraftian horror. Yeah.
Ah, you gotta love that game.
I remember. Wait a minute, Neo. Don't you play this game?
Yep. I
Yeah.
don't know why it just scares me to finish the game.
Really?
Wait, you get scared to finish the game.
Yeah, it's nothing scary about the game. It's just that you just don't want your well-trained hero to die forever, you know?
Oh, it's permadeath.
That's
Are you
permadeath?
serious?
Yes,
Oh,
it
damn, son. Oh, wow. Very interesting. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Cameron says, oh, shit, gotta go. Love you, Rando. Peace, guys. Well, thank you for joining us today, Cameron. We hope you had a good one. We'll see you in the next
Thanks,
RSVP.
Cameron.
Bye, Cameron.
I'll see you in the next post, Cameron. Thank you for joining us today. Just like the Salty Geese streams, you ignore us. No, I don't. I just forget. Isaac042, welcome to the RSVP.
In all fairness, most of the chat first month was about Amro being a little too handsy.
Last month, yeah. I remember that one.
What did he do?
Nah, it was just about the chat was just going wild about how steamy Amrul could get as a sexual harasser.
when he whips out that Kinder Bueno and those Ferrero Rochers.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I still remember when he ignored strawberry. That was horrible. Are you referring to me? That was unintentional.
I think so.
Yeah, I remember that. No one forgets that.
It's unfortunate though. He was the first
Yep.
ever sub, and we kind of missed it. Goddamn son.
Mhm.
Sorry for advertising another channel. By all means, share the love. I don't mind. All right. So, wow, all that from one question. How are you? All
One
that from
question.
One question. Yeah.
And that was just one question.
Oh, Killian! Goddamn, son, Killian! You gotta calm down with this hot takes, boy.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, Admiral has weird hands.
What?
How do you know that, Dow? That's concerning. It
Wait,
sounds
does
like
he really have weird
it
hands?
sounds like you happen to be a victim of Admiral.
He's shown you those Kit Kat fingers, I see.
Anyway.
He's gonna rub it all over you.
Yeah, so, okay, so if there's any more questions, if anyone wants to ask any more questions, by all means, ask away. In the meantime, wait a minute, if you ever get famous enough for meet and greet, Neo will beat my ass. No, he will... he will crush your ass by using his ass, by sitting on you with his ass. What's your guilty pleasure?
Breathe, and that's it.
What's your guilty pleasure anime? Anybody want to answer that?
Guilty pleasure anime.
Yep, like what's an anime that's probably inappropriate, but you enjoy watching it?
Hold up.
Yeah, we all know, Mike. It's Boku no Pico, man.
Yeah, very funny.
Even you know what Boku no Pico is, Neo. Goddamn, son.
Yeah, man.
You've caught up with the times.
It's a meme, yo.
Mhm. So, Mike, what is it?
What is
I
your-
don't watch a lot of animes, so
Yeah.
I don't really have one.
Fair enough. What's your guilty pleasure, Mike?
Well, my situation is the direct opposite. I've watched too many animes to actually come up with one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, my guilty pleasure anime is what do you call it?
Boku no Black Dick.
That means my black dick. God damn, son.
Yeah.
You just described yourself, Neo. What do you call it?
Yeah.
No. It was the one where when the guy's nose bleeds, he blows up the whole planet. What's it called?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Was
for
it?
real.
Was it? I
There we go. Exactly, Michael. Exactly. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't get it.
Wait, there's an actual anime that has that?
Yeah.
What's
that
it
was
called?
like
What's it called?
it was seasons ago.
Yeah, it was years ago. What was it called? Like whenever he gets a nosebleed, he blows up the whole planet, so he has to go back in time to
Yeah,
prevent
so every
to
every time
prevent
that happens, he goes back in time.
Yeah, every time that happens, he goes back in time, but he could only go back in time like a limited number of. Punchline! That's the
Yes,
one! Yes, Sunny,
Punchline.
thank you. You know why? Do you know why Punchline is my guilty pleasure anime?
Oh.
No, why?
Because it's the only anime in the world that I have seen that has a character called Rando. I'm not fucking around. Yeah, and the best thing, the character Rando in that game, in that anime, has green hair. God damn, son, that could have been more perfect. God damn, son.
So, it mirrors my life.
Yeah, Rando Oni-chan. Oh my god, man, I gotta change pants for a moment. Give me a second. I like it when he said that. I like it when she said that. It's a show about panties. That's all.
So like, perfect guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Very interesting.
He explodes the whole world.
Yeah. He gets powers up. Yeah. So the summary of Punchline is he gets powered up by picking at pennies. But the thing is, if he goes overboard and he starts to nosebleed, he basically blows up the whole planet because he couldn't control his powers. But the only reason why I like that show was because of Rando Oni-chan. That's it.
I
Yeah.
see.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Okay. I think I may have found. It. My guilty pleasure anime. It's called Shiboneta, but the actual Japanese name for it is fucking long. So
Oh,
I'll just
Shimoneta. Right. I see.
so I'll just say the English name: A Boring World where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist.
That's the name of the show.
That's the English name of the
My
show.
God,
What?
son.
So is that the actual?
That's the English translation of the name.
Shimoneta. It's the anime where the girl is like the student council president is a pervert. Yeah. Correct. That's right. She's a lady. She's a young lady who's a strong pervert. She goes around
No.
sexually harassing her schoolmates.
She started as a proper lady, but then now like something happened to her and she went downhill from there.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. Neo, you gotta cut Michael from coming for the streams ever again.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a weirdo on our hands. All right, continuing on with the stream. I'm just kidding, Michael. Relax. Don't rape me. Let's see. To love me. What was I saying? All right, yeah. What I wanted to say earlier on was while you guys are asking questions, King. Did I just say that? King.
Arsky.
Kicking.
King, yeah, king of ISS. Anyway, while you guys are asking questions, I wanted to say, well, thank you all for the continued support that you guys have, for the faith that you guys have in me, and for understanding my situation. I'm still scratching my head how things went wrong, but I guess I just gotta move on. Hey, Mike, like you said, it's in the past.
Yeah,
Just prevent
like
it from happening in the future.
Yeah, like whatever happened has already happened. So no point being so fixated on it, and just move on.
Yeah, for real. I love Citrus and the continuation, Citrus Plus. Oh, god damn, son. I read Yuri for the plot. What are you? Oh, man.
Sure you do, Sack Boy.
Ryzen, that's a really good point. As people always say, you will never satisfy everyone. That's a really good point. But the question is, I can't seem to be satisfying myself. As dirty as that might sound, yes. I can't see like I don't know. Maybe I'm just asking for too much for myself. I don't know.
Well, you did admit you were a perfectionist,
Yeah,
so
that's true.
in a way, that could be a contributing factor.
Yeah, agreed. Look up Citrus Plus. There's a Citrus Plus. God damn, son. I remember Citrus had like a cult following.
I didn't know there was a sequel to Citrus or Citrus.
Well, now you do.
Looking that up now.
God damn, son. Right. Anyway, so are there any more questions for Mike or Neo or myself? I wanted to read Citrus for the Yuri, but stayed for the plot. God damn, son.
Screw trick for Yuri goodness. That's another one I've already watched.
Rendo, do you like doing the doodles wait. Did you like doing the doodles time crunch aside, says Sunny Sambro? Yes, I actually, that's a good question. I actually did enjoy making the doodles. They were always fun to do, but they always took so much time that everything else gets pushed aside. And not only that, because the doodles were always posted on the weekend, I'd always be working on the weekend. So I was working 7 days a week with no breaks in between. And you guys know how smooth Rando's life is, you know. So when things happen, I always have work to do because I'm working 7 days a week. And when they get in the way, I get angry because I can't focus on work. But if I don't focus on work, the family suffers in a way, you know. So like it puts me in a really tight spot because if I don't deliver the doodles, then I'd look like or rather, it would seem that I'm not punctual. But if I do focus on the doodles, the family gets ignored. So that's I put myself in that position, which didn't really help for like a year. So I tried switching things up a bit by putting the doodles on every alternate week, whereas the weekly comics come out on the week after the doodles come out. And that worked for a while, but it didn't really work out in the end. So I just thought that maybe the doodles in general was just being too ambitious. So despite me enjoying making the doodles, enjoying drawing everybody in those funny suggestions that you guys make, I don't see myself being productive if I continued making the doodles. So I had no. I made the choice to stop. Unfortunately, I hope you guys didn't mind that.
Daniel has a question. When will you start selling Minecraft skin loop but
What?
with
Passport to
bubble
JPEG.
JPEG?
Wait a minute, can you create your own Minecraft skins for your characters? Are you serious?
Yeah, I
Well,
think so.
well,
Really?
you could. Well, if
Yeah.
you could, if people could make their own Minecraft mods, I don't see why they can't.
Oh wow! Can't you do that? Oh, I don't mind making like a Lua or Rando skin. God damn, son. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah. People actually do it. PewDiePie, Lawai. You can download skins. I just Google Minecraft skins, and the first thing they show me is the top skins you can download. Wow, I
So you
really,
can make your own one.
I do not mind making like a Rando or a Lu skin. That is amazing. All right, then the Silver Noob asks, "Is Neo too big to fit in the room and has to stick his head through the doorway?"
You're goddamn right I am.
God damn right. He kills. Our lives depend on him because if we need a pee, and Neo decides to be a dick, well, I guess we're screwed now, are we? Read girlfriends. I went another Yuri.
We will have to pee in the corner.
Ryzen Jen says, "Can I join the podcast?" What does that mean? Rando said, the Killian case is, Rando, is there anything that you have considered doing for the Patreon that you are so unsure of that you haven't even asked us about opinions?
Ryzen said, "Can Puss join the podcast?"
Can Puss join the podcast? Well, it's late. She's asleep. No, wait a minute. This is the Patreon stream, right? So you guys deserve to know. Does anyone know the truth about Puss? Does anyone here? Okay, no.
Don't do it, Rando.
No. I've already said it. I've already said it in a previous Patreon stream because somebody asked, and I don't like to hide. I don't like to hide,
Yeah,
and I
I
don't
know.
like to lie on Patreon on a Patreon stream. Like no, I don't like to lie when asked.
When asked.
All right, so
Right.
so here's the thing. Okay, so So only for the patrons, and only and this shall remain in the patron only stream. Basically, I think it was in the March RSVP. Somebody asked if how was like how is Puss,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it would be, it would be rude or unfair to lie to somebody who was genuinely asking how Puss was doing. So uh, I answered honestly, which was Puss actually passed away in 2013, September 25th, 2013. So that was that's the unfortunate truth that Puss is actually not with us anymore. But I still make comics of her every uh, now and then, just to remember the stupid shit she used to do with me.
For in her memory.
In her memory, yeah, in her memory. Puss is slaying mice in heaven. Very sad. Alexa played Despacito. Ah, goddamn son. Oh man, it's hilarious. On 21st of September, sorry, not 25th. Anyway, what was I saying? Here we go. Sunny Sunbo says maybe you could reintroduce the doodles and make one every month. If you feel like you don't have enough content every month, just one might work. Well, it's an interesting suggestion again, Sunny Sunbo. But then I would be making the doodles for the sake of filling up a gap. So I think the main issue is that the gap is the root of the problem is that there's a reason the gaps are there. So I'm trying to find out what is it that's causing the gaps to appear when it should be filled up every month. So making a doodle once a month just for the sake of filling up a gap, it might work, but it's not going to work for long, in my opinion. Thank you for your feedback, Sunny Sunbo. So I wanted to answer Killian K's question, which is, Rando, is there anything that you have considered doing for the Patreon that you are so unsure of that you haven't even asked us about our opinions? Yes, there are. There are a few things that I have in mind that I'm currently unsure of. I don't want to bring it up yet, so as to not bring up hopes or anything like that. I want to see if I really want to calculate and consider these ideas first and plan it out in my head and see if it fits with the schedule that I currently have. And if I can find a way to squeeze it in, I'll ask you guys for your opinions about it before implementing the idea. So yes, I do have some ideas. Just currently thinking about it a little bit more for now. Segboy says, you were talking about Grandpa Wiz, and I mentioned it was gonna be sad if we lost 2 members of Rando Wiz. Yeah. Segboy was the one that asked. Yeah. So doodles, which is easier though, doodles or sketch? The sketches are easier to do because the doodles I don't really like. I can't bring myself to upload like the Patreon updates. The drawings I made with the mouse drawings of Rando not being happy with Puss in the corner. Whenever I make those Patreon updates, there's always those really badly drawn sketches. So, those are sketches, but I can't call those doodles because in my mind, doodles are something that's actually polished, something that was something
Worked
that
on.
something that had effort put into it, Sketches are just for the sake of it, Oh, okay. Sunny Sambo says he's got to go. It's been a pleasure, fellas. I'm off to go looking up Punchline and Shimonita. See ya. What? Thank you. Really? Are you trolling, Sunny?
I love how that is what he take away from this stream.
well, I'm glad we introduced you to new shows, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But please stream once every 2 weeks or something, says Lao. I might consider maybe art streams. Maybe art streams. Whenever I do art, there might be like that might be like once a month or something. But it would be interesting, very interesting. You forgot Killian's question. What was it though? The Alphonse says, yes, we want an MMO anime if that's one of the questions. maybe. Sunny Sunbow. Oh no, that's the he's gonna go off.
Killian says the problem right now, too long, don't read. You spend a lot of time on artwork and we only see it for a short time.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you look at it longer.
Yeah.
Solution would be to also show us how you make the artwork.
What you don't want to do. That's an interesting criticism, Killian. Yeah. Very interesting. A lot of other artists on Patreon release sketches as a reward, or just updates for the reward, or just as updates for the rewards.
Lao says, Yoshikadu.
To make into emotes for the wait a minute. The Seg Boy said something. I actually want those sketches to make into emotes for the Discord. Oh, I see. Interesting. That's actually a good suggestion. Sketches that could be made into Discord emotes. Very interesting.
Sketches into Discord emotes?
Yeah, have you not seen the emotes you could use in the in the unofficial official Discord? The official unofficial Discord. Yeah, they just cut out from like the comics and the doodles and they make it into like stickers.
Emote, right?
Yeah, it's really funny. Yeah.
I mean, you make the best faces.
Yeah.
So that's a plus, you know.
Wait a minute, did I just go to your praise to me?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like the faces, like the emo. I thought you were trying to say like the emotes are funny. So I was like, oh yeah.
Well, it did sound like you did.
God damn, son. So narcissistic. I've been hanging out with Amarul too much.
His influence is here, even though he's not here.
Yeah. The Silver Noob says, or just as updates for the rewards. Sketches as updates? Question mark. Let me just write that down.
Oh my, what was it? That is oh my Guguru Yoshikadu.
Stream art process. Not MMO though. Okay, here's a hypothetical question. If I started streaming the artworks that I do, where would you prefer to see these streams on? Twitch, Picarto, DLive, I don't know.
Pixiv?
Does Pixiv do streaming?
Well, someone in this stream said there have been art streams on Pixiv.
Interesting, very interesting. Wow, it's starting to be a long RSVP. Wait a minute, how long have we been going? Oh shit, it's been an hour and 10 minutes. God damn, we've lost track of time. God damn, sorry, we're gonna I'm not gonna cut it straight away, but we're gonna answer just a few more questions and we'll call it a night.
Yeah, not D-Live, we know that.
Yeah, exactly. DLive didn't really work out. Pixiv does streaming. That's very interesting. Twitch has an art section. That's interesting.
Twitch does?
Twitch
Let
does,
me check
apparently.
that out.
I can look at loot and the RSVP. What is that supposed to be? I mean, from what I know, Picarto does is more used on. No. Picarto is more commonly used for art streams because if you purchase their what do you call it, their subscription service, like you become a plus member or something like that, you can have like invited only streams. That would be interesting. Either Twitch TV or YouTube feels more accessible. Interesting. Besides, it feels like the only way to keep it patron only, if that's what you decide to do. The only way to keep it patron only, if that's what you... Yeah, YouTube has it like unlisted. So, very interesting.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
So what game are y'all playing Monday? Patreon only info. Well,
Yeah, I'm actually
since
want to know too, Randall.
since
What are
since
we gonna play?
since Michael isn't gonna be joining us,
Boo.
Admiral Neo and I are thinking of playing Minecraft vanilla.
We are?
Yeah.
Alright. Nice. Wait, have you guys played Minecraft vanilla before?
I'm not. Yeah, a long time ago, Neo, me and you used to play Velocious.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so
It's like,
yep.
well, I've never played. Well, I said this previously. I've never played Minecraft at all, so I have no idea what to expect.
It'll be fun to try.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Ryzen says, didn't Twitch introduce subscribers only stream? Yeah, they did, but they did, but if I were to host a subscriber only stream, you guys would have to subscribe on Twitch as well, which is an extra $5. So that's kind of out of the question. You guys are already supporting me with on Patreon. I don't expect you guys to. I don't want to put another paywall in front of you guys since you're already supporting me on Patreon. You know, just to catch a private live stream. That's ridiculous.
Oof, Dark Terror with that shit. A 9-year-old game still doing better than EA.
Damn right, son. No microtransactions,
Mm-hmm.
free to do
Wait,
anything you
Minecraft
want.
is 9 years old? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Minecraft is old, dude. Don't you know? Or does it have microtransactions? God damn, son. But it doesn't affect the gameplay, though.
Yeah.
It's not pay. It's not pay to win.
Yeah. I heard Crash Team Racing is gonna introduce microtransactions.
Oh, really?
Like really, because it's Activision. They figured out a way. They figured out a way to publish games and hide from the microtransaction or loot box backlash. Is they release the game first as an
And
okay product, and they wait like 3 months or 6 months after that, and then they introduce the what do you call it, the scummy microtransactions. And they do that because people by then would have already reviewed the game and given it like better
like a
reviews.
Yeah, like a good reveal.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, like better reviews because there was no microtransactions or any loot boxes in the game at launch. So they wait for those reviews to come out, and then they introduce these scummy practices in the future when nobody can do anything about their reviews anymore.
What a bunch of pricks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah. By the way, but these are just rumors. I'm not sure if it's true or not. But it's Activision, you know. I trust the rumors more than Activision. So.
Well, what can you do? It's the business side of video games.
Yeah. G2A as well. God damn, son. All right. So, did we miss any questions earlier on?
I don't think so.
All right. So people prefer Twitch or YouTube. Picarto. I might look at Picarto and what do you call it? Maybe not Twitch for the art streams because I don't want to. I don't want to put you guys in a. I don't want to paywall you guys a second time. No, I don't want to charge you guys a second time just to watch the streams. So if I am gonna do like a art stream, would you guys prefer if it was just patron only, or would you guys like wouldn't mind if it was what do you call it? Open to everyone.
A public stream.
Sorry, my English messed up for a moment. So yeah, would you guys prefer a patron only art stream, or do you guys prefer a public stream. Public stream. There we go. We don't mind a public stream. We can also do subs only streams in Twitch too. Yeah, but you'd have to buy the subs again, which is another 5 USD, which is ridiculous since you guys are already paying me 2 USD. Some of those guys want stuff too. Interesting. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, it might get you more patron meeting more for the gaggle.
Yeah, true. Subs is free for Twitch Prime. True, but not everyone has Twitch Prime still. I say let the public know greatness that is Rando. Thank you for saying so, the Silver Noob. If only Amrul was here to read that comment for me. Patron only and then VOD public.
He would be so proud.
Video on demand, public later. But interesting suggestion, but that wouldn't be any more different than the time-lapse videos now, wouldn't it? Kidding case, Sackboy wants I'll pay $4 and Rando can invite him too. What is that supposed to mean? Interesting. I'll consider, since you guys would like it to be a public stream would be better. I don't know. I'll see if there are any perks I could add for patrons only, for patrons joining the stream. I'll consider doing art streams as well, because I do see the benefits of having an art stream, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it's just the fear of doing something new. I gotta convince myself. Interesting, right? The Twitch gaggle wants some subs only stuff. I'm not talking about us patrons. Interesting. Amrul making his way to your house to retort my previous comment.
Sooner or later, you hear a knock on the door.
Yeah, it's true. Sketches, yay! No matter the quality. Interesting. Like, that's very interesting. Daud Tanu says that way you could be more sure if people actually like it, because it's not just a small test group. More results in trustworthy. Yeah. The more results is trustworthy. Sketches sound great if it's public. Sketches as updates. I might do that. Yeah. Sketches as a rewards. Interesting. Sketches as updates. I'm gonna put an arrow here, or rewards if it's public. So anxious to try new things. Anyway, all right then. Shall we? I think we'll call it a night. Thank you all for joining us today in RSVP number 7. Oh, wait a minute, Rando, you need more followers. I want a Lou Dakimakura, and that won't be realistic until you're famous. God damn, son! Don't be surprised you get a post Dakimakura. You know, gotta save money on that printing. You're gonna get post printed only in the center of the Dakimakura, which is like a foot long, and the Dakimakura is like 1.8 meters long. God damn, son!
It's like, then before you even release the post Dakimakura, you make this whole hype trailers, like, oh, we have a new product coming up. It's been something you've all been waiting for. Then you just reveal, you first you feel the back of the, like, something that looks like a Dakimakura.
Yeah.
Then you unveil it. It's just posed in the middle of a pillow.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be so interesting.
Ryzen Gen, why not Amuru Dakimakura? Well, that way we lose subscribers.
Oh man, interesting, very interesting. Turns out to be human puss on the Dakimakura. Yeah, puss head on a human body. Goddamn, son. The Neo beanbag chair. Wow, that is fucking genius, dude. I remember somebody did make this suggestion the last time. I think it was Sackboy as well. But goddamn, that is fucking genius.
He can be the next life-size Snorlax cushion.
Oh,
You can sip on my lap anytime.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you'd be too big to even fit through the door.
for $3.99. Only $3.99. Oh damn, son. All right then. Okay, so let's sorry. Let's really call it a night. It's been 1.5 hours. I don't really want to take too much of your time. I know there are some of you here who are staying up late to catch this stream. So I want to thank all of you for joining us in today's RSVP. Thank you all for your enthusiasm and your support. Thank you for your feedback, your suggestions, and thank you for your faith and for wanting me to be better. I appreciate that a lot, and I thank you, Mike and Neil, for joining us today.
You're most welcome.
What, you haven't bought my merch? What are you talking about now? Then okay, I see. So yes, thank you for your further support on Patreon. Thank you for listening. And apologies if the stream sidetracked a lot of times. And we hope we answered as many of your questions as possible. Oh, we got one last question. Killian K says, how tall are y'all? Okay, in terms of centimeters, I am 175.
Same as me, 175.
Oh, Neil's 175. All right. Mike, what about you?
I'm 167.
157. All right, cool.
67. God dang it.
167. All right, so there you have it, 167. I'm not sure what those are in feet and inches. I'm sorry about that. Lol, so small, says Daud Tenu. Just wait till Michael lies down. God damn,
it'll be 168.
168. What is that in American? That's a good one. Let's find out our heights in American. Okay, cm to feet.
I think it's about 5'11", right?
Let's see. Okay, so I am 175. I am 5'7.5" inches. That's you as well.
5'74".
5.75 inches. 74. Sorry, 5.74 inches. Mike is 167. Mike is 5'4".
I'm 5'4".
We are 5'7". That's interesting. Very interesting.
Doubt Tedu says everyone is small compared to the Netherlands.
Just wait till we lie down. Then you'll know why they call it the Netherlands. I'm just kidding, dude. Average height for males is 180 and for females is 170. Of course, we are Asians. Asians are short. But we make up with our shorter dicks. Yes, son. All right, so let's call it a night. Thank you all for joining us today. We'll see you in the next RSVP. No, in the next post for all of you. And I hope to see you in the next RSVP. Thank you for your feedback and suggestions and your questions today. I'll see you guys in the next post. And for those of you who follow us on Salty Geese, we'll see you all on Monday. Except for Mike. And Aloysius. Yeah, and Aloysius.
Boo, Mike.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm Asian and black and 180 in both aspects. Oh, okay, I'll stop. Oh, down 180, 6 foot. You lucky son of a bitch. Goddamn, son. All right. Take care, everybody.
He's clearly gifted.
Have a good weekend. We'll see you in the next one. Say bye, boys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.